Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your January 2021 tarot reading. Welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. My name's Carrie. I'm excited to be here to share with Sagittarians your January forecast. We just want to see what the energies look like for you. This is a checking in kind of tarot reading for you, Sagittarius, for January. If you're Sagittarius and you haven't had a chance to watch the other tarot reading that I placed on the channel earlier this month, I encourage you to go to my playlist here on the channel and be sure to watch that tarot reading. So today, in today's reading for Sagittarius, we may be picking up on the same Sagittarian energies, or we may be picking up on some entirely new Sagittarius energies. But Sagittarius, we have a fantastic tarot reading for you today. I've already taken the liberty of pulling a few energies for you, so I have a good understanding of what's taking place, and I look forward to sharing this with you. But before we do that, today is January the 21st, Thursday afternoon. It's about 3:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So Sagittarius, I want to share with you your astrological forecast for January. Here we are, today's the 21st. So I'm just going to pick up from yesterday, actually the 20th, and carry us through between now and the end of this month, just to point out the planets, and specifically which planets are moving into which houses between now and the end of January. And for Sagittarius, and depending on the planet and the house that it moves into, it's going to bring an entirely different energy to you. So I'm just going to point out the key dates for you on these energies so you can anticipate and expect these energies. So you know what you're feeling, when you're feeling it, and why you're feeling it. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get started. So on the 20th of January, which is just yesterday, here's what happened astrologically. You had the sun moving into your fourth house of the home and family. So the sun is coming in and shining a light on the energy in regards to your home and your family. So that's an energy that came in yesterday that maybe many of you are feeling in the process of right now. Very mindful of your home and your family. So what does this energy bring you? The sun shines a light on your home and family. You may be relocating your home or making some changes to your home. Consider organizing, redecorating, or remodeling your home. Changes that will bring more vitality to your home. On the 28th of January, Sagittarius, we have a full moon happening in your ninth house of expansion and beliefs, which is a beautiful thing for you, Sagittarius, because the ninth house is your energy, right? So this is when you're most at home. This is a great time to learn and expand your mind, possibly into the metaphysical field. And by metaphysical, towards the end of this month, some of you may find yourselves interested in astrology or numerology or tarot, learning more about energy, but wanting to expand your spiritual understandings. Okay, Sagittarius. Then on the 30th of January, we have the planet Mercury going retrograde. And Mercury goes retrograde until February the 21st. Anytime Mercury goes retrograded, we're always reminded to try to, if we're in contracts or negotiations, try to get those wrapped up and signed before retrograde hits. Be sure to save your files and back up your hard drives. It's kind of crazy how it works, but the planet Mercury, just when it shifts and goes retrograde, energetically, the impact here on planet Earth is it has a way of interfering with our electronics. So Sagittarius, just be mindful of those energies. Okay, let's get started with your tarot reading. We have a fantastic tarot reading for you today, Sagittarius. So I wanted to pull an energy for you, taking us into your reading. And I pulled this energy from my Power of Love activation set. And it was really kind of interesting and fantastic because as I was cutting and splitting the deck before I was getting ready to flip over the card, for whatever reason, I had this familiar energy come into me where I felt like it was going to be the same. And it was interesting because it is the same. I just uploaded Scorpio's tarot reading, and Scorpio came out with the same affirmation, which is cooperation. So here we are talking about cooperation going into your tarot reading. You know, and I'm going to point out the energies that come out for you here in your tarot reading for you, Sagittarius, you know, but it's all about relationships in our life and being able to be in the spirit of cooperation. You know, what does that mean exactly, you know, for us to be able to cooperate with others? It means that we're willing to keep ourselves open, right, to the different ideas and understandings that others have. We're open to hearing those. We're open to receiving that. We're very compassionate. We're understanding. We're sympathetic, and maybe we're even forgiving when we're in this energy of cooperation. But cooperation is very big and important for you in your reading, Sagittarius. I wanted to get some clarification, and here's what comes to us, right? So here we have the sun energy. Some of you may be cooperating with a Leo. Attached to the sun, we have the Knight of Wands, right? So the universe is wanting to move this energy. This is the fastest moving of the night energies, right? In the spirit of cooperation, right? When there's cooperation, the Knight of Wands rushes in. What is he rushing in to bring you? He's bringing you the sun. The sun energy is arguably by many the most favorable energy in the tarot set, as it represents the ability to be able to live life with childlike enthusiasm, to feel like a kid again, to let go of the fears, the worries, the concerns, to free ourselves from the anxieties, all connected to cooperation. Okay, Sagittarius, so I wanted to pull an energy for you from my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck, taking us into your tarot reading today. And here's what comes to us. Daydreams and decisions, right? It was kind of interesting because, for the Scorpio tarot reading, it was opportunity beckons. They were deep in thought as well. And I kind of feel like that's the case for you as well, but you have a much different reading than Scorpio's reading, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. So we're talking about daydreams and decisions, right? So really, I feel like what we're talking about with this energy is it's kind of the first step in making a change in our life. The first thing we need to do is we need to be able to imagine it happening, to use our imaginations to be able to see and to feel it happening, to feel the changes, taking place. And literally see yourself experiencing your life with these changes, right? With this spirit of cooperation, opening up yourself, right, to all your dreams, all your hopes, all your wishes. Okay, so again, I feel like this Seven of Cups energy, daydreams and decisions, I think it's talking about it showing up because it's saying this is the first step for you, Sagittarius. So here are the clarifiers that come out for you. So if we're going to use our imaginations, right, we're gonna dream. And why are we doing that? Because we want to create, we want to manifest. Because if I'm Sagittarius, I know, right, that if I can use my imagination and I can see my dreams coming true, I can imagine them to the extent to where I give myself the chance to feel it happening in my life as if it's happening already. Sagittarius, at the end of the day, you're creating and you're manifesting. So here's what Spirit wanted you to know. Page of Swords and Six of Swords, right? So the first step in going into daydreaming and decisions here is I'm making the choice, right, to walk away from the swords of the past. This is my truth, right? I know this is my truth. It's in my thoughts right here coming to me as the Page of Swords, right? So I know it's my truth. I know it's the first step that I need to do is if I want to change things in my life, I can't stay in the wheel, otherwise I'm just cycling, and I'm going around, I'm just spinning circles. So it requires me to change my thinking, and here we have cooperation going into your reading. So what's the opposite of that? It's not cooperating, right? And I feel like it's that spirit of non-cooperation that's representing this energy of the Six of Swords. This is what you're walking away from. Okay, Sagittarius, getting further clarification. It's beautiful. The next energy that comes in, we're talking about your daydreams and decisions, and here it comes to us as a star card, representing the energy of Aquarius. Some of you may be manifesting an Aquarius in your life. But here I'm feeling perfectly balanced, right? I'm feeling like I'm on track, manifesting my hopes and dreams. And it really is kind of fascinating because the energy attached to this is the Ace of Pentacles, right? So I'm actually seeing and visualizing this taking place in my life to the extent to where I'm giving myself the chance to feel what it's like to experience these changes. What are the changes? We're going to get to that in just a minute, right? But I'm moving towards manifesting all of my hopes and dreams. And I'm tangibly feeling and seeing this beginning falling into place. And it's that right there, Sagittarius, that now you've begun to change your world, right? Because your energy is now attracting different energies in your life. And you're the one that's creating all this. That's what's beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to pull a few energies from my tarot set called The Good Tarot for you, Sagittarius. And here's what came out. So here we have the Messenger of Fire. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is representing you in your energy. After you've imagined this, you've used your imagination, right? And you pulled from your inner power. You have this enlightenment. Here we have 8 candles, the number 8, as above, so below, right? So this is a very spiritual kind of energy that you're in right here, Sagittarius. What does this energy bring you exactly? Well, I just want to mention, if some of you have been in a relationship and you've went through a recent split up, or you've gotten into a big argument lately, and it doesn't have to be a love relationship, keep that in mind, but I feel like it's an important relationship in your life. I do. Here's what comes in to clarify. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, right? So here I am sitting in this tree, and I'm sitting with my instrument. If I take that leap of faith and I play my song, will it bring me anything? What song am I playing? What seeds am I planting? This is all about planting seeds. I'm planting seeds right here in regards to the Lover's card, representing the energy of Gemini. So some of you may be attached to a Gemini. So I'm planting seeds right here, and the seeds that I'm planting are all about either this relationship or all relationships in my life. And the seeds that I'm planting have everything to do with the spirit of cooperation. Because maybe now I'm more patient, I'm more understanding. I've taken the time to step back, to see and better understand the perspective from the other person. Okay, Sagittarius, coming in next. So what does it bring you exactly? Now I feel like I have the Fool's energy, right? We had the Sun earlier. Living life with childlike enthusiasm, which is fantastic. And then in this energy, I'm stepping into a brand new journey. I planted the seeds, and I'm trusting. I have faith. I don't have any fears. I've let go of the fears, right? I didn't have any fears that were attached to my manifestation when I was visualizing this. So really, I'm moving forward without fear at all, taking this leap of faith. And what does it bring me exactly? Well, it's fantastic. It brings you the Two of Cups. So this could be a connection, that you already have in your life. I feel like it's there. It's an important connection. It could be a family member. It could be your boss at work. It could be a coworker. It could be your best friend. But there is a relationship here where things have went a little bit sideways. And it's your ability to be able to change and to shift these energies. And here in this reading, we're pointing out the energies that are just giving you the understanding of how to do it, the easiest way for you to be able to do it. And also what the energies look like ahead of you when you are able to apply this energy. Okay, so keep in mind, Sagittarius, tarot readings are all about potential. It's not a crystal ball. It doesn't predict the future, but it can tell you what the energies look like ahead of you. So it can be very valuable. But this Fool's energy is beautiful for you. Moving forward, carefree, letting go of the concerns, letting go of the fears and the worries. Okay, Sagittarius, continuing with your reading. Here we have the Seven of Fire coming out, which was interesting because this came up in Scorpio's reading as well. So the Seven of Fire this is a very independent energy. You on your independent journey, but reaching the top of this mountain, just like this unicorn, right? Notice the stars that are illuminating the sky. So what it will feel like, right, to reach this pinnacle. And you're working your way up through the mountain. There's obstacles, there's hurdles that you're going to come across as you're working your way up. It's you being mindful of the obstacles and the hurdles, and not falling into the habit and the pattern of going back to the past, right? Because you're moving forward with faith and trust, with the energy of the Fool. Okay, getting clarification, Sagittarius. Here's what comes in for you. So when I'm in this energy of the Seven of Fire, right, I'm moving forward, making progress, and I'm feeling the progress taking place. I know that because this Nine of Cups tells me that, right? I'm feeling very independent. I'm feeling an abundance of love in this energy. I feel like I'm manifesting all of my hopes and dreams. And how did all of this come about? Came about with the Ace of Swords, right? My ability to change my thinking, to change my perspective, my ability to be able to embrace this energy of cooperation. Okay, Sagittarius. Coming in next, we have the Judgment card, right? I've let go of the judgments. I've let go of any limiting energies and feelings that I felt like they weren't part of my manifestation here, right? That's all part of the past that was keeping me feeling like I was stuck in the wheel. This is me freeing myself from the judgments as I'm working my way up through the mountain. And what does it bring you at the end of the day? I feel balanced, right? And when I'm feeling balanced, I have a much better chance at being able to reach the pinnacle, right? To be able to reach the top of this mountain when I'm working my way up through this mountain, and I feel balanced in mind, body, and spirit, balanced in work and love, balanced in home and work. Okay, Sagittarius, continuing. The next energy that comes out for you comes to us is the Queen of Earth. Right? So Earth energy right here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be that zodiac sign or one of those zodiac signs, but I don't feel like that it has to be. Because again, Sagittarius, what I feel like we're coming right back to is I feel like we're coming back to this relationship, this couple in your life, right? And true, you guys may be lovers, right? But you don't have to be lovers. This is about a closeness and a connection of two people that trust one another, right? Two people that listen to one another, two people that are open to understanding the perspective and the experience that the other person is having as well. And inevitably, it gives us the spirit of cooperation. The reason I say I think that it's connected to a couple is because coming in right next to the... Oh, where did he go? It's right here. So coming in right out of the gate, attached to the Queen of Pentacles, here we have the King of Pentacles, right? So I feel like, for many, this will represent the energy of a couple. But it's not just an ordinary couple that just things fell into place. We came together. These are two people that have a lifetime of experiences, individual experiences, and you're not stuck in the heavy energies. You know that at the end of the day, life is all about cooperation. And look, there aren't two energies that cooperate better with each other, I don't think, than the King and Queen of Pentacles. So we're talking about this relationship coming in next, and it can be a brand new relationship, but it doesn't have to be. I don't feel like for many of you it is. I feel like this is reconnecting with somebody you're already in a relationship with, even if it's just a friendship. But now in this new energy, what does it bring us? The spirit of cooperation. I mean, Six of Pentacles, to me, screams cooperation, right? We're listening to each other. We're cooperating with each other. We're working well together. And when we're in these energies, what does it bring us? It brings us another six. Coming to us is the Six of Wands, representing the energy of victory and triumph. It's beautiful. Okay, Sagittarius. The next energy is coming in to clarify. Right here. So we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is the universe letting you know. It represents the energy of what feels like it's been a heavy journey, right? It's been a long journey. So maybe I'm constantly feeling this energy of resistance, right? So now I have the ability to bring that energy to an ending, right? To bring an ending to what feels like it's been a long journey. And now that I brought an ending to this journey, what has it done, right? And it's not just you, it's you and the other person. You both worked on your energy of raising your vibrations. Now that you've raised your vibrations and you've worked your way through the painful past, now you both opened yourself up to beautiful changes, right? Changes to come into your life. Okay, Sagittarius. I loved your tarot reading, right? And it's really interesting that you have, this reading is kind of focused on relationships in your life, and you have all kinds of astrological energy and focused on the home and the family for you right now. So I feel like this relationship, if it's just a single relationship, I feel like it's an important relationship for you in your life, right? And I feel like whatever differences took place, I feel like they can be quickly remedied and taken care of. Things can be brought back whole. In fact, better than bringing things back to the wholeness again. You can improve things like better than they've ever been before. So thank you so much for allowing me to share your reading with you today, Sagittarius. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If any of you are interested in a personal tarot reading, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email at treeoflifetarot9@gmail.com. I can send you a private link to your own recorded 30 to 45 minute tarot reading regarding any question that you want to ask about. And it's a reading that's directed specifically at you and your life and the energies in your life, not a general reading. Or I could schedule a time to do a Zoom reading with you, which is a live reading. We get a chance to connect over the phone. You can look at me as I'm shuffling the cards, and I can ask you questions. You can ask me questions. So we really go in depth in these readings, and the messages, the answers that come out have just been beautiful. So if that's of interest to any of you, reach out to me and let me know. I'd love to do a personal reading for you. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for all the love and the support, the beautiful likes, subscribes, and the beautiful comments that you guys leave. You have an exciting January to look forward to. Keep in mind, it's all about the spirit of cooperation. Wishing you the very best. Thanks, Sagittarius.